online scams to watch out for. Hello, welcome to the Gold Supplier Learning Center. Today we are going to talk about online scams to watch out for. Here at Alibaba.com, your safety and security are always our priority. In order to protect yourself from spam, spoofs, and fraud, please follow the guidelines below when sourcing online. First, let's talk about how to avoid spam on Alibaba.com. Spam are unwanted email messages usually containing commercial content that are sent in large quantities to an indiscriminate set of recipients. In order to avoid receiving spam on your Alibaba.com account, please follow these tips. 1. The anti-spam tool inside of My Alibaba automatically puts spam emails directly into the folder Spam. However, if you would like to double-check that the messages were indeed spam, click Spam to review the messages inside. 2. If you receive a spam message in Inbox, click Report Spam and the sender will be added to the block list automatically. 3. Block List lets you filter out unwanted messages by blocking messages from a certain email address, email domain, or country region. Go to My Alibaba, Messages and Contacts, and set Block List. You can set the block list by email address or email domain. You can either enter an email address or email domain or block a contact from the Messages, Contact Record, or Contact Request lists. Or you can modify the block list by country, region. Add a country, region, and then choose Filter Type. You can select Country, Region, Sender's IP address, or either one. Once you block someone, you will not receive any more messages from him or her, and all messages from that sender, email address, or country will be moved to trash. If you do not want to block someone, select the person's name you don't want to block and click the Remove button. You can also block or unblock Trade Manager contacts within a conversation window or the contact list. Second, let's talk about how to avoid spoofs. Email spoofing is a fraudulent email activity where the sender's address and other parts of the email header are changed so that the email appears to have originated from a different source. Email spoofing is commonly used in fraud to hide the origin of the message and can be difficult to spot, causing many problems for recipients and the owners of spoofed email addresses. Here are 5 types of typical phishing emails. Type 1. Asks for your personal info such as member ID and password while pretending to be Alibaba.com. Type 2. Asks for your detailed info including both company and personal information while pretending to be Alibaba.com. Type 3. Asks you to pay through high-risk payment methods while pretending to be Alibaba.com. Type 4. Asks you to buy Alibaba.com paid membership at a low price while pretending to be Alibaba.com. Type 5. Asks for your personal info such as member ID and password while pretending to be a buyer on Alibaba.com. When you click on links in phishing emails, you'll be taken to websites like these. Here are 2 examples. In order to avoid spoof from messages, suspicious URLs in messages will be filtered by the system. If the message you received in My Alibaba contains suspicious links, the URLs in the message will be replaced by an internal URL. When you click the link, a pop-up page with security tips will be shown accordingly. There are also some instant message spoofs. Some Alibaba.com members have reported receiving instant messages from various people, including one called Security Department, requesting member IDs and passwords through Trade Manager. Please do not reply to these messages. Remember, Alibaba.com will never ask you to provide your password, credit card information, or other sensitive information in an email or instant message unless you contact us first regarding a problem with your account. If you have already given out your personal details to a suspicious contact, change your Alibaba.com password immediately. For assistance, contact us directly at service@alibaba.com. Finally, here are some tips for avoiding fraud. Simple tips to build trust with buyers. Buyers choose suppliers that they can trust. Use these simple tips below to build trust with buyers. 1. Let buyers know that your company is real and legitimate. You can show your buyers any factory audit reports or certifications you have. 2. Please do not display counterfeit products or products that you don't currently supply on Alibaba.com. This may lead to disputes that may ruin your company's reputation online. 3. Buyers prefer to use a safer payment method, such as LC or escrow. 4. Buyers prefer to use their own logistics agents to handle transportation and customs-related issues. However, you may also offer advice and recommend a service if you know of one. 5. Negotiate all transaction details with the buyer. Please save all proof of correspondence, including emails and letters. In the event of a dispute, the emails or letters might prove useful as evidence. Ways to recognize reliable buyers. 1. Be cautious of companies from countries which are often associated with scammers. We have received reports of fraudulent buyers who are mainly from Nigeria, Benin, and some other West African countries. 2. Conduct research on potential buyers. Enter their company name in any online search engine to check their reputation. 3. Practice extra vigilance on big and urgent orders or from foreign government orders. Use common sense to evaluate the authenticity of the order. 4. Be cautious of buyers who are not concerned with the cost, quality, or delivery time of the product and don't want to discuss more details about the product with you. 5. Never respond to unsolicited requests to update your account information. These could be scams that can lead to identity theft. Most legitimate companies never send unsolicited emails or instant messages requesting passwords or other personal information. Payment tips. Use secure payment methods such as LC or escrow to protect yourself. 1. Make detailed inquiries about any third-party payment company or online escrow service a buyer wants to use before you agree to use it. 2. Look out for fraudulent checks or money orders. Sometimes your bank may not alert you that a fake check or money order has been rejected until after you have shipped the merchandise. For example, if you are suspicious about a check because it has been written by a third party or for any other reason, call the person who wrote the check to verify that they have authorized it. 3. Pay attention to buyers who insist on paying by credit card because they might be using stolen or invalid credit cards. 4. If the buyer requests that you send a payment, for example, for testing, inspection, or tax, to an address other than their registered company address, it could be a fraudulent request from a scammer. Shipment tips. Use tracking services when shipping to help ensure that your items arrive in a timely manner and to help prevent fraudulent buyers from claiming that they never received an item, when in fact they did. That's all for online scams to watch out for. If you want to learn more about how to make good use of Gold Supplier features, please go to Gold Supplier Learning Center